What's going on, y'all? This is your boy, T.R.U.T.H, and you're now rocking with BKS1 Radio.com. Yeah! Keep it locked. You see that right there? Do y'all see that right there? That's called winning. Movement. Winning. Let's go.
That's what's up. Hi, I'm your host, Sharon Sykes of the Movement Magazine and BKS1 Radio.com. Here with us today is my brother, the Truth. Welcome to the Movement Magazine.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Tell us about your ministry.
Yeah, well, my mama didn't name me the Truth, but that's what I go by. And I'm a Christian hip-hop artist, inspirational hip-hop artist, whatever, however you want to identify it. But ultimately, my goal is to point people to Jesus Christ. And I've been doing it for about 17 years total. About between 7 and 8 years on the mainstream level. Just released a brand new record entitled Love, Hope, War. Just came back from a 4-week tour in Africa. And I'm just, I'm grateful to be doing this, have a life that's committed to this kind of work.
Tell us about where you see hip-hop going, being a hip-hop artist.
Yeah.
Talk to us about your vision of what you're seeing in the industry now.
This is a very interesting time in hip-hop. From a secular standpoint, when I say secular, I just mean the hip-hop that is not God-oriented. From a secular standpoint, hip-hop is coming full circle. We watched hip-hop go through a lot of different stages.
Yes.
We went from Grand Poobah and Sadat X, to Biggie Smalls and Jay-Z, and Nas, to Soulja Boy and chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Right.
And now it's kind of, then Lil Wayne with the surgence of Lil Wayne, he kind of brought all those worlds together, the East Coast, the West, the East Coast and the South, the North and the South, and now it's kind of just like a melting pot. The underground is starting to surface again. It's crazy to see that music like becoming mainstream. You know what I'm saying, with the likes of like A$AP Rocky and other people.
Right.
And amidst all of that, it's interesting because Christian hip hop is, also, it's kind of knocking on the door.
Merging.
It's all coming together now. I think the mainstream is beginning to now take note of what we've been doing for many years, and now it's just kind of merging and coming together. And it's going to be interesting to see, how what the relationship is going to be like, because the truth of the matter is this: a lot of what we communicate as Christian hip hop artists is a contradiction. It contradicts what is popular in the mainstream. And so it's going to be interesting to see what this relationship is going to be like. With us kind of being very polarized in our philosophies, polarized in what we represent, polarized in who we represent, polarized in what we prioritize. Yet to see this kind of merging happen right now. So I'm real interested in just kind of watching, as I also play a part in this process of the two worlds colliding. Now, collide is probably a bad word, but merging is the best one.
So watching us tonight, I'm sure we have a very broad audience.
Yeah.
Our BKS1 audience is 5 million strong now.
Yeah.
And our Movement Magazine audience is national, going international very soon. I want you to talk to the little brother, the father, that anger, that feeling of abandonment. They have this gift inside of them. Can you speak to them and tell them, give them that direction? Maybe they don't have a mentor, and maybe they don't have that place. Maybe they don't even have a church home, or maybe the church has turned them off.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a minute.
Yeah.
Can you speak into their lives right now? Because that's what we like to do here. This is about servitude. We like to speak into the lives of people. So what do you say to that person?
Am I still talking to you, or I had to look at the camera?
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah. It's like you said, there's a lot of layers. When you look at especially the youth and young adult generation. You talking about males in particular?
Yes, males in particular.
Yeah.
The leaders of our families.
Yeah, the leaders of our families. When you look at the men, you look at the males. We're all, we're all kind of taking our cues from somewhere.
Right.
You feel me?
Yes.
All of us are learning from somewhere. That's the thing about. That's the thing. Like, in as much as we are leaders by nature, we're all very much learners by nature.
Right.
And everybody's learning from somewhere. And unfortunately, what we find is that a lot of the men in our generation are learning from hip hop. You feel me? You know, they're learning from Wayne, and they're learning from Dre. I don't mean to throw names out there, but they're learning from hip hop.
But we understand though.
You understand what I'm saying? And these guys are pretty much shaping their perspective and shaping their worldview, and they're teaching them how to be men, teaching them, you know, what the relationship between men and women should be like. And we know, you know, how misogynist that is. You know, they're kind of teaching them how they ought to view money, you know, and we know what that looks like as well. And so the one thing I would say is, you know, the beautiful thing one of the things I love about Christianity is that Jesus came on the scene and he says, "Come learn of me." I love that. Because
that's real.
Jesus says, "Come learn of me," because he understands that all of us are learning. You know, I told somebody today, I said, you know, Christian hip-hoppers and secular hip-hoppers are actually all talking about the same stuff. We're all talking about sex. We're all talking about money. We're all talking about women, you know.
Wow.
All of us are talking about the same thing. The difference is what perspective we're talking about it from.
Right.
And we're talking about, as Christian hip-hoppers, we're talking about it from God's perspective, which is why we want the youth and young adult generation of men to listen to us.
Wow.
You feel me?
Yes.
Because we're going to cover the same topics. We're just going to tell you what God...
From a different eye.
We're going to tell you what God's vantage point is on the issues. And so, but what I want to say is to them, you know, there is an alternative out here. I guess that's the point I'm trying to get at.
Right. You are watching The Truth.
Yeah.
Learn more about him from BKS1 Radio, BKS1.com, and the Movement Magazine.net. Now, I got to ask you to spit something for me before you go. You got to love up on us. You got to bless us today. So I'm going to give you the mic, and you do what you do.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm making tracks doing 65 on the interstate. I'm introspective, division rising like interest rates. Focused in on trying to right my wrongs, but the pencil breaks. Without a question, I'm standing tall with a picket raised. Full of conviction and focused in on our social sinning. We drawing close to the wealthy, boasting the cost of living. And shy away from the underdog when it's small beginnings. Now get your hearts in the air, new wars beginning. Yeah, if they popular, then they sworn in. But if they not on the top of it, then they sort of friends. Fair weather, the caregivers of distorted trends. Shame on us, his name is on us, the born again from the outside, we killing it in the strictest sense. Somebody tell me what the difference is between a Christian and a Muslim if we can't settle our differences and the love of Christ is not the emphasis. Yes.
You heard it right here at the Movement Magazine. For more information about The Truth, log on to themovementmagazine.net or hit us up at bks1radio.com. I'm your host, Sharon Sykes. Learn more about The Truth. We're going to bring it to you right here. Keep it locked.
Yeah.
Peace. You got to do it.
Is that cool?
Yes.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? This is your boy, The Truth. And right now, you are tuned into the Movement Magazine. I said it earlier, and I'm going to say it again. Winning. Let's go. Movement Magazine, The Truth. Let's go. Peace.